Just down at Lincoln, it's about to start a school. Yeah, we're sort of 2.5 weeks down here, we believe. We're taking all this old iron railing down. It's basically all the way around the school. Good morning. Don't know how well you can see us. It's very early, about 5 AM Monday morning. We're just setting off back down to Lincoln. Let's carry on that score. Just get on the lights here actually. So yeah, we're just loading up. We've pretty much got everything, to be honest with you. We're just getting a few waters and stuff. We've got loads of tubs down there, just here, just filling it up, put a rake on. Pretty much got everything else. So yeah, that's us. Instead off, it's about a 2-hour drive, so yeah, we'll keep you informed when we get there. Hi there, yeah, so it's a bit of a wet one down here today in between showers. We're just actually cutting, I don't know if you can see from here, but we're cutting a load of railings down actually. We'll probably just cut it down today till probably dinner time, something like that. Most of this back stretch, which is actually the hardest and probably the longest, she just can't get to it. So we'll probably cut that down today and then see how we're fixed after dinner. If it's not too bad, we might go up near front where gates are. There's a stretch to do there, maybe, I don't know, 15 metres, something like that. So we might get that done this afternoon, just depends what weather's saying, but hopefully I think rest of the week's meant to be pretty good forecast, so yeah, I think we'd have brought this jobs back this week, really. I might have a day or two next week. Finishing off bits and bats, tidying and whatnot. Yeah, so far it's going well.
So we're back in Lincoln. Set off at about 5:15 this morning. Already got digger out, all gears on go, start chopping it down. It's meant to be a yellow weather warning for rain today, but we're still here, still doing it. So the plan is just to cut all this side down and install as much as possible like usual. So it goes to about halfway and then it's literally fully in ground. This side's not too bad. It goes down from there and we go all the way down. So yeah, we'll get cracked on there and then we'll get out of here.
So yeah, as I said earlier, we've just finished cutting it down round there. We didn't want to start it because we still don't know what weather's doing actually. So what we're going to do now is just come back. Obviously we've seen that bit we've done over there. We've actually got some gate extensions to go on the gates there. And Jimmy's stripping off, look. And then we're just going to do this elevation here. So it's something to note really, but just a couple of hours and then this sort of stretch will be completed, like I say, apart from the gates. Hopefully, might be able to get some more on there. If not, we'll pilot and we'll get it on tomorrow. But yeah, we're just gonna literally do this stretch to the corner here. That gives us a good start, and then we've only got the long stretch to do really. Obviously, we've still got a fence that. To be honest, actually putting the fencing up's the easy bit, isn't it, Baggy? Putting the fencing up's the easy bit. It's taking this down. That's the hard bit, to be honest. But it's coming down. So. Digger's more or less been redundant, but the odd time we have needed it, you know, it's coming handy.
So guys, good afternoon. It's first day back in Lincoln. We've been a busy morning. It's coming up about 12 o'clock now. We've stripped this whole side down. The lads are just still going at the minute. See Baggy down there. Gone all the way from that corner, poster out, dug all the way down with a mark on digger. and then we're just going all the way down to the bottom just to where it closes in. So we're going to leave this down today, get all this down. We're actually going to go around to the other side, what I'll show you now, and we're going to finish this front side, and then tomorrow install this whole back area. It's got Mark there and Digger, that's his favourite spot, he hasn't moved all day. So we're just going to come down here now to this section here. It's got Jamie digging a ramp post to get in there. And then we're going to come around here. I'll show you this bit real quick. If you've seen last week's videos, this is a section that we started on. We did all the way around there and then around the other side of the school. We're just waiting, we stopped that side up there because we're actually just waiting on the gate to come. So we pretty much reached that. So there's no point us going any further because it means we'd have to come back and obviously reevaluate where the gate's going and take a panel out and put more posts in. So we're just going to leave that for the gate to turn up. And as you can see, we tied one of our posts into the air gate posts. And look at that, that looks a lot better than that stuff what we're in, that's for sure. There's a little extension going on top of this gate, what we're going to do. Post there, so when we come here we'll take this down obviously. This one here will stay, or we'll just put it back onto our post. And then this section's coming out today all the way to the corner, and we're actually going to install this today as well. And then this whole front section's pretty much done.
Good morning, another fine day here. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Sun's going to come out soon. It's just 7:30 at Lincoln. I'm just getting set up, getting his gear on now, and going to have a full day installing. I'm going to load 2 vans up and go around the back, which is probably the most difficult to get to stretch. And yeah, we'll crack it out. Probably get, I don't know, maybe 100 metres in today, something like that. We'll see how we get on, and we'll catch you in a bit.
Well guys, another big day for us at Airedale. We've ripped all this out yesterday, what you'll see on yesterday's video that I did. Thinking this is probably going to be the biggest struggle with access, but it hasn't turned out half as bad as what we thought. Mark's got his king chair just watching over us all. Looks like you're on Baba, mate. And we went all the way down here. We knocked this last bit out this morning, and that goes all the way to that snicket at the end there. We've got a section to do back there and a gate, what the gate turned up today, so that'll be tomorrow, get that finished off. So that'll mean the front's done, that side's done, and hopefully by end of today this side's done, and we'll be out of here. Get all that front side done. It is right next to curb edge and lighting and stuff, so we have to be very be a bit temperamental, but we're used to doing this now, aren't we? So we're going to be going down here,
Try these.
and then that way down,
Is there a fabricator?
and then this bit here we're going to actually put a bolt in. We're going to dig down and put a bolt in as well. So as you can see, there's actually a bit of a gap there. So we'll dig into it, put post in, set it, and actually bolt one to the top of the wall as well. Extra security. And we're going all the way down, and then I'll just nip back in and straight down all the way to where we've just taken it out down here. Let's go have a look. We'll be coming all the way to here today, and then we've already said, depending on time, then this bit's going to come out and we're going to all the way to the corner. So we'll go over to the front and we'll have a look what we did yesterday. We're ahead of schedule, that's for sure. All the way up there is done, all the way down there is done. We're absolutely flying through it. Got bits and bats. These here what turned up today, so these, obviously the gate's there, what's going in up at the top, and these here are actually going on top of the gate. So there's 2 of them, and they're actually sitting on top of the gate, and there's one for the small one and there's one for the 2. So we're going to have a section on there and it'll take it to the height of our gate, and then a section there and a section there, and that'll take it all the way along. But yeah, it's not a bad job. We're flying through it. It's just this side here really, all the way down there to do, and it's on main road, so we've kind of left that until last. You know what it's like working on roads, it can become a nightmare.
Doing quite well. Just had a bit of a panic half an hour, just tidying behind us. We've just got started here today, don't rip out. But a big single 3 metre wide gate we're going here. And we spent a few hours, dug round, dug some big holes, got all set up. brings them round, puts them into hole. Hold on a minute, these look a bit big. So we've gone measured gate because we've just obviously got a gate drawing. We're just going to put the gate posts in and hang the gate a couple of days later. But hold on a minute, these look a bit big. So we've gone round there, measured gate, and anyway it's a 2.4 gate and all this fencing's 2 metre high, so bit of a nightmare. So we just had to ring client, and then he said, oh, well, we might have to put it in temporary and then come back and dig it out, which, you know, what's the point of that? Then he rings me back 5-10 minutes later and says, no, we might just have to leave that, the suppliers will have to get us another one, and can we just fence it temporary for now? So yeah, that's what we've kind of done here. I don't know how you're seeing that, but yeah, so we've obviously just covered it with muck for now. Obviously when we come to do it properly, we'll float it off. So we've just put a temporary panel here because this opening here is going to be a single leaf 3 metre gate, and these are the gate posts. When you know they're not light, they're very heavy, on and off at van in holes. And obviously it wasn't till we had a look and got them in holes. Thought, hold on a minute, this isn't the right height. We've just got to go down to there today basically, and then pretty much all of this, if you remember, we started up, all this is done, and then we've gone all the way on there to about 10 metres from the end. So yeah, it's going well, obviously apart from the gate bit. It's about 4, just after 4 o'clock. Been at it all day since 7:30 really, 7 o'clock, whatever time we got here. You can see we've just finished corner there. We will trim that little post there, so when we actually set that we were unsure at height there at the first, so we'll do that as part of trimming it. But as you can see, we've come down there. There were obviously going to be gates there, but we've sort of broke its back now. We did that the other day down there. Hello there, it's Friday, I think it's just before dinner time. We've done well this morning. We've just done a little section down at the bottom. The lads are there, look. They're literally just putting the last panel in now. Justin's just unloaded his van. We've got spare post mix that we brought down that we didn't need. Didn't realise the client were actually supplying it. We thought we were, but anyway. So that's going back, and luckily we actually sold it to somebody up near us on way back, so Justin's going to set off now and drop that off to them. So yeah, we've just got the gates that I think I've already told you which were wrong ones. We'll put them in the cabin, and our temporary fencing we brought down that we never needed, but if we hadn't have brought it we would have needed it. He's just getting out rubbish out of the van now, and away he'll go. I think he's got diesel in this. Should have. He's got his card in. It's not much. It's fine, I can see it. So yeah, Justin's going to set off now. I'll just wait 5-10 minutes with lads while I get that on. We'll get tidied up here and then we'll set off journey back home. Back down here Monday. I think we might finish it Monday stroke Tuesday. Might have some finishing off bits to do Tuesday. So yeah, we'll catch you next time. Thank you.